Jonathan Styles.
This match is scheduled for an elimination style match for 15-minute time limit, with the winner to get a future television title shot. First, from Huntington, West Virginia, weighing 205 pounds, Chris Miles. And from Jacksonville, Florida, Matt Barnett.
And their opponent, one half of the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Tag Team Champions, with his brother Dynamite Derek Billings, he is Mr. Take Your Freaking Head Off. He is the legit hit, Bryan.
I'll wait here. I tell you what, if I'm Miles and Barnett, or either one of those men, I'm taking out Kyle. Kyle methodically just sitting there. Reminds me of Three Dogs. If you ever have heard the story of Three Dogs, Steve, a lot of trainers have said that when you have three dogs in the house, there will be one that will stand back while the others fight it out, and the one that usually stands back ends up becoming the alpha dog.
That's amazing, Jonathan Styles. I'm glad that you had time to read a storybook before you came in, but I'm here to call a wrestling match. And you see in the ring, we've got a terrific wrestling match going on. Matt Barnett right now firmly in control with the side headlock. Bryan Kyle trying to get in some offense there, but Matt Barnett drop kick. Caught a head scissors, kips out of it. Chris Miles arm drag. Matt Barnett back up to a vertical base. Arm drag of his own. And what a way to start this one up.
And Matt Barnett trying to show respect to Chris Miles.
And Chris Miles giving it right back.
Oh, wait a minute. Bryan Kyle finding nobody home at an Irish whip. And I tell you what, I'm sure that Bryan Kyle would love to have a shot to become the television champion again in Mountain State Wrestling. Wait a minute.
Chris Miles misses with that stomp. Bryan Kyle back up to his feet. And you see the two men circling each other. Bryan Kyle, stiff kick to the midsection, sends Chris Miles off the ropes. Goes for a thunderous blow, but springboards off the rope, cross body by Chris Miles. Chris Miles in the corner. Bryan Kyle runs in. Big boot sandwich for his troubles. Runs back in, misses, sent back into the turnbuckle. Chris Miles climbing the ropes, comes off. Oh, Frankensteiner by the Christian Warrior. Bryan Kyle in the corner now. Matt Barnett on the outside looking on. Stiff forearm shot by Chris Miles. Sends Bryan Kyle off the ropes into the turnbuckle.
And Bryan Kyle in some deep trouble now.
Bryan Kyle got a hip toss.
Yeah, there it goes. Come on, Bryan Kyle. 1, 2. Oh, I thought that was B3.
The dark horse coming out of nowhere there. Schoolboy's Bryan Kyle, but couldn't get the pinfall.
Unfortunately not. And now Chris Miles to the outside there. And if you haven't noticed, fans, Jeff Mayhem has made his way out to ringside and is sitting on the far side near us watching the match. And you have to wonder why, when he's the junior heavyweight champion and the TV title has nothing to do with the junior heavyweight championship.
Well, maybe because the Christian Warrior felt the need to stick his 2 cents in to Jeff Mayhem's business. He had no business coming out here interfering with what was going on between Jeff Mayhem and that hillbilly pig farmer. Yeah, whatever. I don't even need to say his name. He's not that important to me. What is important to me, though, is the match that's going on right now. The legit hit has so much on the line here, an opportunity to regain his television title.
Oh!
Matt Barnett, miscalculation, cost him big. Chris Miles being sent off the ropes, but Chris Miles rolls underneath the clothesline attempt, springs back up, catches it. Modified head scissors takedown from a position on the mat, just sprang up and caught him in between his feet, but Bryan Kyle catches him with a big forearm smash, comes off the rope, nearly takes his head off.
Oh my God!
It's like watching a video game.
I tell you, I've never seen so many great springboard moves that have come from Chris Miles like any other wrestler in Mountain State Wrestling.
Well, you just saw another great move, a corkscrew elbow by the man. Goes for the lateral press. Matt Barnett barely able to kick out that time.
And Chris Miles is just moving out there like one of my cats when they hear that canoper going, just jumping around excitedly.
Chris Miles dumps Barnett to the outside. Bryan Kyle, though, he's thought to seek a fight with Bryan Kyle. And look at that right there. Big drop kick to the chest of Bryan Kyle. Chris Miles goes for a standing shooting star press, but Bryan Kyle moves out of the way. And a leaping senton to the back of Chris Miles. Covers. Almost won the match. Well, almost eliminate Chris Miles.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. This is an elimination match, so I don't know if how much it benefits the other two competitors, but if they do get rid of the other gentleman, at least it becomes a one-on-one fight rather than fighting almost triple threat rules.
Well, the gentleman that's in control right now, Matt Barnett, took a little bit of a breather on the outside after getting dumped out there, and he is firmly in control of this one for the moment. They see Matt Barnett there, double underhook, butterfly suplex. Chris Miles grimacing in pain. Matt Barnett forces him back down. Lateral press, hooks the leg, but Bryan Kyle kick to the back of the head of Barnett.
5 minutes has elapsed in the match. 10 minutes remaining.
And Bryan Kyle throwing Barnett back out to the outside. Chris Miles.
Bryan Kyle going to the outside now.
And Chris Miles, the lone man in the ring, he's getting fired up. Barnett and Bryan Kyle looks to be exchanging blows on the outside, but Chris Miles, look at this outside dive! He might have taken the life of both of those men out there.
I tell you what a great shot by Cucumber and Company to get you that in-your-face action. Unbelievable of Chris Miles.
Absolutely,
That's like
absolutely amazing.
taking your life in your own hands.
And Chris Miles, throwing the legit hit back into the ring, goes for a cover. 1, 2.
Oh, I really thought you had him there after that suicide dive.
Too much time on the outside. He stunned the legit hit for a second, but you see by the time he got him back into the ring, Bryan Kyle had already recovered.
And Bryan Kyle fighting back.
Trading big forearm smashes. Nice spinning mule kick to the gut of Bryan Kyle. Kick to the head. Matt Barnett back up on the ring apron.
And Barnett coming in over the top. Ouch!
Chris Miles looks very aggressive out there right now for such a humble, soft-spoken man.
Yeah, he does. Well, he's got to be aggressive because he's got to eventually eliminate not one, but both men if he wants that TV title shot.
Bryan Kyle might be seriously hurt. Did you see that drop kick to the knee of Bryan Kyle?
Absolutely.
And that drop kick to the head?
Wait a minute, Barnett with a monkey flip. Wow, wait a minute.
Chris Miles back to his feet. Bryan Kyle, though, Yakuza kick to the head. And Matt Barnett.
Wait a minute.
Matt Barnett from behind.
Hey, boy. 1, 2. Oh, no.
Bryan Kyle and Matt Barnett.
Wait a minute, Matt Barnett up on the ropes. Cross body.
Cross body, but a little bit too much momentum. Didn't land quite on top of Bryan Kyle, not in a pinning position. And right now, all three men on their back as the referee begins to administer a 10 count. Who's going to be the first one to their feet here? All men have absorbed so much punishment in this one, Styles.
I tell you what, this looks like a train wreck out there, from the suicide dive to the high-flying maneuvers to the spinning elbows to the big boot by Bryan Kyle. I mean, this has been nothing but sheer power and momentum for the last 7.5 minutes.
So much going on in that ring, so much talent, but only one man will walk out of this with a television title shot. And all three men trading blows right now.
And here's the thing, no man has been eliminated yet, so even after you eliminate one of them, you still got another competitor to take out.
That's absolutely right. This is definitely a contest where endurance will come into play, no doubt about it.
Absolutely, you're going to need that intestinal fortitude. Wait a minute, Chris Miles now.
Chris Miles, schoolboy from that combination of moves. Bryan Kyle almost getting eliminated there, Matt Barnett.
This could be it. 2. Oh!
Bryan Kyle with the kick out, though.
I tell you what, Bryan Kyle must have a horseshoe up you-know-where to get out of pinning combinations like that.
Either that or he has superior ring presence and knowledge of what's going on.
But now Bryan Kyle getting whipped off the ropes as Chris Miles takes him down with the clothesline.
Christian Warrior lateral press. Kick out by Bryan Kyle though. Matt Barnett, Chris Miles, and Bryan Kyle. Are you looking at the look on their faces right now? All of these men have endured so much punishment during this contest. And the look of pain and physical exhaustion is it's just mind-numbing, Styles.
Absolutely. Wait, another pin. Wait a minute, Bryan Kyle trying to get it. But Chris Miles kicks out.
Bryan Kyle into the turnbuckles. Matt Barnett, head of steam.
And Barnett with the bulldog just plants Bryan Kyle down to that ring apron. Wait a minute.
Goes for a clothesline, misses. Chris Miles held on though, and you see.
Oh wow! Great suplex by Chris Miles.
Great suplex. He may have broken his freaking neck there.
Wait, what's Chris Mayhem doing too?
Jeff Mayhem.
Jeff Mayhem. I always get the guy confused because Freddie Cornell just.
It's enough, Jonathan Styles.
All right. But wait a minute.
Chris Miles missing with that shot to Jeff Mayhem. And you see Mr. TYFHO right there on top of things. Takes his freaking head off. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, God. First elimination. And it's appropriate that the Gift Garage
has been eliminated.
The Gift Garage got that first pinfall, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're going to get the second one there at Styles. Bryan Kyle's on his way to a television title shot. Well, no doubt about it.
Well, let me tell you something. If it weren't for Jeff Mayhem, Chris Miles would not have been distracted. That is solely blamed on Jeff Mayhem.
Well, I hate to point out the obvious, Styles.
That's not Jeff Mayhem's fault. Yeah.
What? What a no!
As a result of a disqualification and winner of a future television title shot, Matt Barnett!
Are you kidding me, Styles?
NWA rules dictate that when an opponent is thrown over the top rope.
What a ridiculous call. What a travesty of justice. Bryan Kyle, the first man to gain an actual pinfall in this match. Matt Barnett stumbles into a television title shot he didn't deserve. This one should have been Bryan Kyle's.
No, well, if Bryan Kyle had any of that ring presence that you talk about, he would have known that you don't throw a guy over the top rope.
If the referee had any dignity, he would have declared Bryan Kyle the winner on sheer basis of the fact that he is a winner. I can't believe this. The Dark Horse walks out of this one with a television title shot. Fans, let's go to the back and get comments from our competitors in this morning's big main event.
Maestro, I got your belt. I got my belt, because I am the heavyweight champion by birthright. I'm from West Virginia. He's not from West Virginia. He relocated here. He's a jerk. He never wanted to give me the shot, but I got the shot and I took it, and I finally, it's all me. It's all me, Derek. But now he's got a mystery partner. Who's he gonna get? Is it going to be Ricky Morton? I've already beat up Ricky Morton. Is it going to be AJ Styles? I already beat up AJ Styles. Is it going to be Ricky Shane? I hope it's Ricky Shane. Ricky Shane, I'm not done with you. Don't think that my quest for the gold got in my way of just humiliating you and treating you like the scum that you are. But anyways, today it doesn't matter who he brings, because we are the most heart-stopping, jaw-dropping, eye-popping, high-flying, death-defying, awe-inspiring clique in wrestling today. We are the Gift Garage.